So I've hauled some books specially for March Mystery Madness, and also to give you some ideas ready for your TBR for that. And this particular post is looking at psychological thrillers, and for this I'm featuring the author Erin Kelly. And really, Erin Kelly as I would think shot to fame in a way, got to the top of everybody's agenda, become a name that people are talking about because she released the book He Said, She Said. And I think because that was such a top bestseller, people started to be aware of her. I think many people thought she was that was her debut, but in actual fact, I've got 4 here of her back catalogue of stories that I want to read. He Said, She Said, I actually did a review on that. You'll find that up here in the tabs. I did a review on that for the publishers through NetGalley. Yes, I've read better. It was fine, it was okay, there was a lot that was good about it, I did enjoy it, but there were a few flaws with that I'm hoping that she was a good writer, so I'm hoping that I'm going to enjoy her back catalogue. So without further ado, here's the 4 that I've just hauled. Number 1, The Poison Tree. Nothing special on the cover there. And it says, in the sweltering summer of 1997, straight-laced student A student Karen met Bieber, a bohemian and impossibly glamorous aspiring actress. She was quickly drawn into Bieber's world, and for a while life was one long summer of love, but every summer must end. Not saying any more because I don't want to know much more. Next, The Sick Rose. I think this is looking through a window or something, I'm not sure. It's very similar to the last one. The only way to keep a secret is to never tell a soul. Paul has been led into a life of crime by his schoolyard protector Daniel. Now at 19 he must bear witness against his friend to avoid imprisonment. Louisa, who years ago fled from her own dark secret, spends her days renovating the grounds of a crumbling Elizabethan mansion. Something's going to happen though there. Something's going to come along to shatter the happiness and the illusion. So this must be the old mansion she's doing up probably. Next is The Burning Air. And let's have a look what this is about. Of course it was love for my children, love for my son, that caused me to act as I did. By the time I realised the extent of the consequences, it was too late. Ooh, that sounds great. A girl you have only just met has vanished and she's taken your baby. Ooh, that sounds really, really good. And The Ties That Bind. You thought you could escape the past, but you were wrong. Luke is a true crime writer in search of a story. When he flees to Brighton after an explosive breakup, the perfect subject lands in his lap. A reformed gangster, Joss Grand. Now in his 80s, Grand once ruled the Brighton underworld with his sadistic sidekick, Jackie Nye. Jackie washed up on West Pier in 1968. Oh dear, poor Jackie. He's a goner. So yeah, that's a lovely set of 4. And so The Ties That Bind, The Burning Air, The Sick Rose, and The Poison Tree. So that's my haul for psychological thrillers. And I'm continuing on with my February book haul, and I'm going to cover a selection of cosy mysteries ready for March Mystery Madness, and I'm going to feature MC Beaton, the Six Sisters series, and I've hauled 3 middle grade mysteries. So yeah, That's exciting. I mean, I seem to have got all these books, but yeah, I've spent very little. In actual fact, some of these sets are very inexpensive, so yeah, just look out for when they come up. Okay, so here we go. I love these covers. I love these covers, and they're obviously mass market paperback size. They're not that big, but the cozies and the cute, and I love the covers. They're very quintessentially British, you know, going back to the old Victorian Edwardian times, and yeah, looking forward to this set. I haven't read any of these. So first of all, we've got Daphne. Oh, if that's where Daphne lives, I'd like to go there. Deidre and Desire. I don't know if they're both, if there's just Deidre and she desires somebody. Oh no, no. Desire is actually a real person. She's well bred and good looking. The feelings he arouses in her are truly distracting. Oh. So we'll see who he is. Deirdre and Desire. The Taming of Annabelle. So she looks as if, and I'm sure, don't you start barking, Nelson? He waits, you know, for me to start filming, and then I can see he thinks the postman's coming. I digress, sorry. The Taming of Annabelle. Probably she needs taming. She wants her sister's fiancé and will stop at nothing to get him. Who needs a sister like that, eh? Minerva. Follow the adventures of the beautiful Armitage sisters, raven-haired Minerva. When her London debut is married. Oh, not married, is marred. Her London debut is marred by her habit of speaking her mind. Lovely bookshelf on there. Frederica in fashion. And Diana the Huntress. There's a cat on there, yeah. Cat looking up at that bird there, looking up at Tweety Pie. Can you see it? So, yes, I'm looking forward to them. That's a new Cosy mystery series. I've read one of her other series, which is about the Mannering family. And, yeah, they just feel good. Good old-fashioned, cosy, you know, you can soon read them in a couple of hours. And, yeah, I really love them. I think if you're reading something really dark and gritty, you need a bit of light relief in between just to cleanse your palate. So that's the series that I've hauled ready for March Mystery Madness. Have a look, see what you think to that. And then finally, I've got 3 which come under the category of middle grade. So for those of you that don't know and that are new, on Mondays once a fortnight I do middle grade Monday. I love middle grade books. Again, they're my comfort zone. So cosy mysteries, middle grade books. You know, if I need a lovely hug in a book, that's what I get from those. And I'd seen this. This is The 1,000-Year-Old Boy. And I'd seen a lot of blurb about this recently, and I thought I really liked the premise of this. So these 3 are all featuring the author Ross Welford, and this story is about Alfie, and he's nearly a teenager, so I presume he's 12, but he's 1,000 years old, and he remembers the last Viking invasion of England, and you know, I think he's trying to make sure that eventually he will die and he won't keep going on, because although everybody thinks they want to live till, you know, 1,000 years, he reckons it's not all it's cracked up to be. and I've been really looking forward to getting a copy of this. And this is a set of 3 again. This has come as a set from the Book People, and as soon as I saw it was on there, I thought, yes, I knew I needed it. So that's The 1,000-Year-Old Boy. His debut was Time Travelling with a Hamster. My youngest son loved this book. Really loved this book. So I don't know what year. These are a new set that's been, these have all been reissued in 2016 with the new covers. I'm not sure what original date was. I'll have a look that up. So that's Time Travelling with a Hamster. I suppose if you asked me before, I'd have said a time machine might look something like a submarine, or perhaps a space rocket. Instead, I'm looking at a laptop in a tin tub from a garden centre. This is my dad's time machine, and it's about to change the world. Well, mine, at any rate. So that sounds exciting. I'm not quite sure where the hamster comes in. So we'll see what we make of that one. And then finally by Ross Welford in this set of 3. What not to do if you turn invisible. So when you put your invisibility cloak on, like in Harry Potter, this is telling you what you shouldn't do. How can you know who you are if you can't even see yourself? An astonishing and funny novel about a girl who, by disappearing, will write herself into your heart forever. 12-year-old Ethel only meant to cure her spots, not turn herself invisible. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to those. They look great. What to do if you turn... What not to do if you turn invisible. Time Travelling with a Hamster. And The 1,000-Year-Old Boy. So there we go. That's the 3 for middle grade selection. So that concludes my short little series for my February book haul, featuring a selection of books that you could choose from to participate in #March Mystery Madness and join along with all the fun and adventures. If you look up on the cards, you will see my introduction video about all that. And if you're not wanting to join in, then hopefully you'll see something here that you fancy reading. So take care, see you again next time. Bye for now.